Right now I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to use the Bissell Hydrosteam. We're going to go through how to use it as a carpet cleaner. We'll go over the steam function, the steam and wash function, and then it actually has a hose attachment that I'll show you how to connect and get that working as well. So first things first, you've got your clean water tank right here. You simply lift it up and out. It doesn't latch or lock into the machine or anything. On the top of it, you got the little lid here. You'll just pop that open. Then you're going to fill it up with water and cleaning solution. So you can take it over to the sink and fill it up. I just have a pitcher of water here. You've got two fill lines. So this one for a small area, this one for a large area. I'm going to fill it up to the large area, and then on each one you have two lines. So you're going to fill it up with water to the first line and then cleaning solution to the second line. So we're just going to add our water here to the first line. Then you're going to add your cleaning solution. It'll come with 2 8-ounce bottles of cleaning solution. Then you can order more as needed. So we're just going to pour this right in until it fills up to the next fill line here. Once it's full, you can go ahead and just place it right back onto the machine. Then quickly, this is the dirty water tank. It's got a little lever here. You'll just push down on that and then you can pop this out. The entire lid does come off. Then you can just dump everything out. It'll get full of nasty water. You're going to dump everything out, discard it, rinse it out, and that's how you'll manage the dirty water that it fills up with. To put it back in place, you just kind of put it in an angle, push it, and it'll latch and lock right back into place. Here you've got 2 different power positions. If you turn it on position number 1, that's just steam. So you notice the agitator didn't turn on. You can't really hear anything. It's just heating up the steam function. Now here on the head of the vacuum, you do have an indicator light. That will light up orange, letting you know when it's ready to steam. Now in this position, you can just use it as a steamer. So you could pre-treat the carpet, steam a spot or area. You're just using steam at this point. For functionality, you will press and pull the trigger on it. So here we've got our light that did light up. It says it takes about 35 seconds. On the back here, you do have a foot pedal. Push the foot pedal to recline the handle. Then you can press and pull the trigger here on the handle. And then it's starting to steam. So we'll see the steam coming out from underneath and around the machine. It's got some spray nozzles down there that are shooting out the steam. And at this point, you can just steam an area, whether you want to do a pre-treat or just steam. Okay. So use that function as needed. Then when you're ready to do the deep cleaning, you want to turn it completely on. So you'll hit it to the power position number 2. At this point, the agitator will turn on. And then when we pull the trigger, both steam and the spray will come out at the same time. So at this point, I usually do 1 or 2 wet passes. So that means I'm pressing and pulling the trigger. I'll push the carpet cleaner forwards and backwards 2 times. Then I'll release the trigger and then just go over it a few more times for my dry extraction. So at that point, it's just going to suck up whatever's left in the carpet. So just continue that as needed. Clean your carpet, clean your area. And then there is a hose attachment here on the front. This plastic cover here, when you flip that open, now you have a little port. And with your machine, you're going to get a bag of goodies and some scrub tools. In your bag, you're going to have a hose attachment. So this piece lines up with the port. On the one side, you have your water port, and then on the front, you have your vacuum port. So just line that up with the red button facing out. Press down till it clicks and latches into place. And now you have your hose attachment. So this is a great accessory here. You can clean just little spots. You could do upholstery with it, whatever you can think of. So you'll take your cleaning tool, line that up, press and push it on. It'll latch into place. Now you do have a removable and changeable brush head here. So to remove your tool, just press the button on the top, pull it straight off. Now you have your traditional plastic bristles. You can pull that piece off and then you can swap out the rubber bristles. So it's really up to you. I have found that the rubber bristles actually do a good job on more delicate materials, and they do a really good job on animal and dog fur. So pet hair, stuff like that, the rubber bristles work really good. So you'll just attach that piece here. Then when you turn it on to position number 2, when you pull the trigger, water and cleaning solution will spray out of this nozzle right here. So we'll just spray a little spot here on the carpet. And you can see the water and spray is coming out of there. So it's just spraying whatever's in your tank here. Then you can scrub and extract. It's going to suck everything back through the hose and then into your dirty water tank. Now, one thing of note, when you're done using your hose attachment, you do want to rinse it out. So here on the tool, you have this little gray sleeve. You're just going to push this down and you get a little wash symbol. And all that did was cover your spray nozzle. So now when we turn it on and pull the trigger, it's just going to run that water and cleaning solution through the hose. And so that's how you clean out the hose. You're going to clean nasty stuff with this, so you want to do this after every time you use the machine to rinse it out. You can see it's just recirculating right through the cleaning tool. You can see it getting sucked into the dirty water tank there. Let that run for about 30 seconds, then release the trigger and leave it on for an additional 30 seconds just to clear out any standing water in the hose. Now it does come with a little crevice tool as well, so same thing here. You can pop the tool off here, swap it out there, and it does have a spray nozzle here, so it'll just shoot a stream right out there, and then you can scrub and extract there as needed. Now when you're all done, you're just going to push the red button here, pull straight up on it, close the lid here. Then your tool itself, the plastic cover does remove, so you can rinse any hair or debris that's stuck inside of there. Set everything aside to dry, then you can kind of store it for future use. Now here I want to show you some other maintenance here. So on the machine itself, if you grab the lid here, instead of lifting it open to reveal the hose attachment, if you pull forward on it, it's going to remove the cover. So now you can rinse everything off, wipe everything down. You can clean underneath as well. So after every time you use it, you can do some maintenance there and clean everything up. And then to put it back on, you have these little plastic tabs here that line up with some little grooves right here on the head of the vacuum cleaner. So you'll just line it up, press it down, click it right into place. Now again, to empty it, you push the lever down here, take this off. Now you can remove the lid, dump everything out. I do like the fact that it has a nice wide top here, so you can really rinse everything out because you're going to get nasty stuff in there. Another thing for regular maintenance, this is an intake port. You'll get hair and dust and stuff that gets on there, so you just want to make sure that that is cleaned regularly and that there's nothing in the way. If you find that it has reduced suction or power, that might be clogged. Also, in your dirty water tank, you have this plastic piece that will float. When this gets too full of dirty water, this piece will float up. It'll cover up the extraction port. The sound of the vacuum or the sound of the carpet cleaner will change and you'll lose suction. You'll hear it. It makes a completely different sound. The pitch of it changes. That just means that this is full. You just go dump it out. Then you can resume your normal use with it. But hopefully that was helpful. That is how you use your Bissell Revolution. This is the Hydrosteam. Now I do have another model, which is the Bissell Revolution Clean Shot. You can check that video out next. Hopefully that was helpful. My name is Drew. I'll see you in the next one.